got something done, but also managed to get a bag too. So we're looking for the chocolate. Where's the chocolate? Okay, so we're in the chocolate aisle. What are we getting? What should we get?
Something.
What are you looking for, right?
Bunnies? There's no bunnies here.
The bunnies have left the building.
What's it today?
I just want the dude from Hop. You know the little bunny? That movie? Do you remember that bunny from Hop?
Is it really about the money or not? Can you really take dick or not? Can I bring another bitch or not?
This is coming. My mother. Okay, so why the fuck was chocolate $8? I was yelling and the worker was right there, but like, why is chocolate $8 now? Why is that normal? I'm actually mad. Anyway, we left the chat. I'm gonna go to Aldi tomorrow and get some chocolate. So we can ball and budget. But honestly, Aldi chocolate slaps. Like the xoxo brand. I don't know. You want some homosexual chocolate?
Cut to the feminine award. 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 Cut.
I'm gonna stick you guys on the mirror. The Octobody is actually such a good investment. Today was a successful day. Got shit done. I kind of did the prep for a combo that I will be performing in this thing called Show Queens. I'll try to put it here. My instructors holds this thing like, I don't know, every few months. So I'm gonna try practice and really perfect this combo. I think it has to be like 3 or so minutes. I'm making that up, but anyway, it's going okay-ish. I'm just glad I haven't fallen, and have I? I've never fallen properly. My adrenaline just goes. Anyway. White Lotus, this has been on my mind. The way this show, I was so bored. Like the season 3, I watched season 1 and 2, that was so good. But season 3, I was like, constantly waiting for something really astronomically crazy to happen and like yada yada, and then it just wasn't. I was like, I'm bored. I'm kind of bored. There's obviously some scenes to like, like the dude that was talking about wanting to be an Asian girl.
Cut to the feminine award. Cut to the feminine award.
And he wanting to be railed. I was like, whoa, okay. A white man. I mean, sometimes you want to be railed.
I didn't f anybody for 7 years.
When? From age 1 to 7?
But he wanted to, anyway, if you watch it, you watch it. But regardless, it was quite slow. And I was like, what the hell? Like, obviously the character's always been a little bit fucked in this show. It took one TikTok that I watched for me to just have a full new perspective. I was like, wow. Talking about Laurie's scene with the girls where she's sitting there talking to them, and they're talking about how they really had such a good time on this trip, yada yada yada. Both of them really well off, and I'm pretty sure Laurie, I guess, wasn't as well off as them. That, along with the fact that she was a single mother versus the other two being married and whatever else. But they were kind of just like, oh, like I love my life, I had so much fun here. And then Laurie's just like, no, I didn't actually have such a good time. But it wasn't from a place of ungratefulness, it was from a place of she was just the most raw out of all 3 girls. But when she was like, I'm happy that you like your face, I'm happy that you have like a good family, like that was such a crazy loaded statement, and not because she was being like a cunt. Like it was literally just her being happy for the people that she had in her life. But I think it got to the point in this show, it kind of seemed like people were so loyal in this season. Sorry, people were so kind of loyal to who was around them. They kind of just let shit slide so easily, especially like Laurie, because she genuinely was. She's so happy to be here, but to a point where I felt like was unhealthy. And this whole like, the whole show, you know, they keep bringing it up with the whole fact that, we've known each other since high school, yeah. I think that's really unhealthy, and us as humans, we do this quite often where I feel like we can validate a relationship that we have and keep it in our lives and, you know, keep pouring effort and love into it because we have a history with that person, but that doesn't mean that we still either align with them. I think their morals were fucking skewed as hell. Laurie was probably the most real. She was trying to be like, oh, why are you lying about having that guy in your bed, Valentin? And she kept lying. She tried to gaslight her own bestie just because she was like embarrassed. But yeah, we need to not like hold on to nostalgia. I think that's the best way to put it. I had another friend in high school that I just don't speak to anymore. And it's sad a little bit, but like it got to the point where things just weren't matching anymore. I think we were just being friends still because we had known each other ever since year 3. Like it had been like 12 years or something. The way we communicated wasn't the same. It started to feel even disrespectful at one point when, you know, you'd make plans with this person and then they don't match it for whatever reason, and then it's just like, what am I doing? Like, okay, bye. I came to the beach today because I needed a bit of therapy. I was due. The beach is my therapy. I come here and everything just gets realigned. I feel like I might start feeling like I'm about to crash out. I was like, let me just cancel the crash or postpone the crash out. So I come here literally 5 minutes. I can't speak English. 5 minutes into being here, I'm just like, yeah, life is alright. It's all you need, really. Some people don't like the beach and that's crazy to me, but you know what, each to their own. I'm not gonna hate. Like, look at this. It was the first day in about a week and a half that we've had like 30-degree weather. Just really fucking cold every single day, and all of a sudden I'm like, yup, and it's my day off. The stars are aligning, the universe is calling. Here I am in my Speedos. If only I could bust some ass. I don't know how to do that, but I see some oldies busting their ass. I'm like, period. Shake some. I always wonder, like, especially like when I first shaved my head, I was like, do I put sunscreen on my forehead? Obviously no, on my forehead yes, but on my actual scalp, like over my hair, is that crazy? But like, melanoma rates in Australia are crazy. Like, when you don't have longish hair, do you put sunscreen on your head? Real question for the comments, please respond. We also have a guy here on the side. We have this one guy here who scared me out of my slumber because he was metal detecting.
Cunt to the feminine word. Cunt to the feminine.
Interesting times. He's minding his own business, but I heard the sound of beeping and I was like, oh. And the way my fight or flight just like came in full force, and it was literally just this guy right at my feet, literally looking for metal. I'm like, babe, the only metal you're gonna find is my little piercings here and there. You're not gonna find anything at my feet or booty hole. Sorry. I think he found a spoon over there, and I was like, get that back, sis. Okay, so people watching out. We have an essay on the side there, just reading his phone. Okay, I thought he was reading a book. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I don't even read books. I mean, I try. Look, I'm gonna try. But anyway, there's some groups of boys frolicking. Maybe the world is healing itself. Oh my god, story time. So, this happened last week. I went to the nude beach for the first time in a while. Oh my god, the sun is killing me. And this, I had a few experiences that I hadn't had before. Like, I've been there probably 3 or 4 times. And two old men came up to me. One of them, I don't think spoke very good English. Kind of just looked at me and he's like, and I was like, what? I said, literally verbatim, can I help you? And he goes, no. And then he just keeps walking off. I was like, cool. That was scary. Mind you, this dude's obviously staring at me full frontal nude, just like in my face. I'm like, ah. That went away. And then this other guy kept moving closer to me. Another old man. And he proceeded to make small talk about the ocean. This was new to me. Going on about, oh, the waves kind of crazy today, hey? And I'm like, like thick Australian accent. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'd say so. I mean, is it usually like this? I was like, I don't know. I don't come here often. Really? Insinuating he comes here often. So I'm like, why are you asking me about the ocean waves when you're here probably more than I am? He starts going on about his life story, about how he used to date a woman. He now fancies younger men, specifically said younger men. He got divorced, has 2 daughters, how he came straight from work to here because he couldn't wait to be naked. And I was like, that's so real. We started talking about what does it mean to be a nudist to you, And I was like, to me, being comfortable in my own body in public and not having to have not having a care in the world. He's like, yeah, cool. I was like, in another life, I'd move to a nudist colony and just be there for a very long time. In a world where we didn't have to pay bills, pay taxes, and all that kind of stuff. Because what job do you have as a naked person? But then again, they would probably have really good jobs. I mean, obviously they have to work. I think there's one in France, actually, Cap de France. And they obviously work, right? I mean, they can't live there for free unless they've retired there. Never know. People go shopping naked there. I did some research a while ago. I was really bored one day. But yeah, he proceeded to try to flirt with me and get me to do something with him in the dunes. And I was like, nah, I kind of see sex as something a bit more sacred to me. He's like, oh, wow, I respect you a lot more. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, nah, because if you just joined me and then after came back, I probably would have liked you, but not as much as I do now. And I was like, the fuck? Boy, men are so weird. I know I'm a man, but damn. He literally, like, I don't even know, how did he describe that? Like, logic. It's kind of wild to me. But yeah, it proceeded to be like, oh, yeah, and I love the way you look, like your body, your decorations, in reference to my tattoos. I was like, okay, cool. I shook his hand. I was like, oh, nice meeting you. And then went our separate ways. I was like, I'm not trying to continue this conversation. Like, it was nice to hear your perspective and whatever, but okay. Like, moral of the story: if you're gonna go to the nude beach, be prepared because things happen. I'm signing out. Till next time.